Okay, so in this video, I want to walk through something that I actually use in my everyday at work as it relates to just productivity or something that I found very helpful. This is kind of ironic. I'm reading a book right now. It's called The Organized Mind, Thinking Straight in an Age of Information Overload. And it's actually talking a lot about this rule that I use in Outlook that I'm going to talk about today, just kind of how we categorize things and how categories sort of help us think through and organize our mind to reduce stress and just like mental energy that we're using. So it kind of gave me this idea to make this video about using rules in one specific use case in Outlook if you don't already. And so you could be, on a spectrum of different types of Outlook people. I mean, I'm the type where I like to have zero, unread emails in my Outlook. And I've seen people that have thousands of unread emails in their Outlook when they're sharing their screen or, I'm helping them with something on their computer. I just noticed that. And it's crazy, right? And so this has been something that has actually helped me sort of, in my mind, filter emails before I even read them. I kind of have an idea of what to expect because I don't like sort of the inbox folder being the junk drawer of emails that everything goes into. So this is a really simple rule or sort of hack that I use that Outlook offers as it relates to rules. And so yeah, if you use Outlook at work or in personal, this is my personal email, so this is just going to be related to me personally. I'm going to set up some rules here, but yeah, I apply this at work. A lot of the ways I use this is through usually like, well, let me just show you and stop talking. So what I'm going to do is basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Outlook file emails as they come in from specific recipients, so I don't have to just filter through my inbox, and it's just going to help me think through things a little bit better. So I already made a Pizza Hut folder here just for this. Again, it's my personal email, so I get marketing emails or whatever. So what I want to do is I want to click on the email that I'm going to, and this is a really easy way to do it. I think you can right click here. I'm going to show you the traditional way coming up here, but yeah, you can right click and you can go to rules here and create a rule. But just for this example, I'm going to use rules up here. So I'm going to click rule on the email that I have. I'm going to say create rule. And I want to actually go to advanced options. This is the way I traditionally make rules. So I want to say anything from Pizza Hut. I want to check that box, move on to the next step, and I want to say move it to a specified folder. So you can see there's a link here to this word specified in the folder. So I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to look for the folder that I created called Pizza Hut. So I'm going to click on Pizza Hut, select OK. So apply the rule after a message arrives from Pizza Hut, move it to the Pizza Hut folder. I want to go to next, and I don't want to add any other exceptions or anything like that to this. It's pretty straightforward. So let me go to next. I'm going to just call this rule Pizza Hut. So here's something I do. I'm going to do it right now. It might take a second. And I'm going to check this box and it'll give it a second. And it basically, it's going to backlog all of the emails from this sender into that folder. So I don't have to go back and do all the rework. Instead of, if you want to just do it now moving forward, you can uncheck this. But I like to throw everything in there just for my own record keeping. So I'm going to say finish and it's going to load for a second. It's going to look for everything from Pizza Hut and go. So we're going to wait a second, do it. And as we wait, my wife is texting me, so I'm going to text her back. And let's see what we're doing here. Sometimes this takes a minute, especially if you have, when I first set this up at work, I'll talk while we're waiting. It's like we're just friends hanging out, right? And I'm just helping you. But when I first set this up, it kind of was this waiting game. And that's kind of a lot about like productivity or organization. Like it's doing that initial work early. Then I can set up a good foundation for my sort of everyday workflow. So yeah, that takes a second. So if you can just get through that sort of pain early on, setting up the foundation, then your future self will thank you. So let's just wait a few minutes. Hopefully it doesn't last 3 minutes. Maybe I'll edit this out, although I don't like to edit things. So I'm just going to go here. Actually, I may not wait. What you can do is cancel, and I think it's gonna throw a handful in there, and I'll just do that to give you an idea. So let me cancel that. So what I can do now, you can see that original one I started with is gone. But if I go to Pizza Hut now, Hopefully this example works. Yeah, you can see it already started to add a bunch of Pizza Hut emails to this folder. So what I'm going to do and show you as an example in real time how this works is, usually you wake up, get your coffee, you start your work day, and you look at your emails, and what do you have? You have 20 emails in one inbox or one folder. And I don't really like that. That's not helpful for me. So what I do in my work, actually practically the way I do it is, there's a few like people on my team that I work with. I have it just by their name, so anything from them goes into the folder with their name. But then everybody outside our specific team, in our department, I might for their specific team, I'll just call it that team. So if it's like a creative team or a digital team or a communications team, I'll just call it communications team. You can probably look at your org chart and then look at everybody in that and say anybody from this list. Send it to this folder when I receive it. So I'm gonna do an example real quick, and I'm gonna create a new folder, and I'm gonna call it wife, and we're gonna do that. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up a rule specifically for my wife, and then I'm gonna send an email from my wife's email that I have on my other screen, and just show you how it works in real time. Instead of it coming to my inbox, it's gonna go to that folder. So I'm gonna go to rules. I think what I can do is manage rules. And then you can create a new rule here. So I'm going to click, I think move this one. I'm going to do this one. So apply this rule after messages arrive from people or public groups. So I'm going to say people. I'm just going to type in my wife's email. Do not email my wife, please. gmail.com. Actually, specific words. Let's do this. I might have to find an email from my wife. Hopefully nothing too personal comes up. This is going to be weird. All right, so let's do a rule from her. All right, so we've got this from her. I'm going to use this as an example and do a rule. So create rule with my wife's email here, and I'm going to go to advanced settings just like I did. So from Meredith, move to a specified folder, and I'm going to say to, where's my wife one? I think it's in alphabetical order, or is it not? Inbox. Oh, we got to drop this one down. There it is. Okay. And I'm going to leave it like that. And I'm not going to run this for previous ones. I'm going to do it for just this one moving forward, right? So I'm going to finish that. We're good here. Get out of my search. Outlook's loading, and I'm going to send an email from her email address. So let's see if this works. Send. So it should be sent. Let's wait a second. And it's sending, and let's see. Hopefully a 1 pops up over here, and this tutorial is helpful. Give it a second. It says it's sent, so we're going to wait a minute. Might refresh this. Send, receive. And I'm actually in my everyday. This is the old Outlook. As you can see right here, I was talking. You see it updated, and I have one email from my wife. So if I go here, it's an email just for my wife. Oh, look at that. She left me a good note here. You're awesome. Great video. Everybody needs to subscribe. Yes. So I would encourage you to subscribe if you found this video helpful. So that is something that I use in my everyday work. I mean, it's helpful for me specifically to not come into to come into work every day and not see a list of 20 emails. It's more helpful, and it seems more bite-sized, easier to sort of attack every day if I look at my inbox and let's say I have 5 different folders and 2 in each folder. I can then kind of look at which departments I'm getting emails from, which people I'm getting emails from, and even without looking at the email and opening it up, I can actually kind of have an idea of like what sort of context this email is going to be for, just based on who it's coming from and which folder like sort of lets me know I have an unread email. So let me know in the comments below if you found this helpful. Hopefully it was helpful for you. If you use rules, let me know what other ways you use rules. This is a very simple way, but it sort of enhanced my stress levels, my productivity in major ways, and I've been doing it for years. So let me know in the comments below if you found this helpful. If you like videos like this, let me know in the comments below as well, but don't forget to subscribe here to The Practical Place so you never miss a video. My name is Ryan Holguin. I will see you next time.